Minecraft sucks. I'm joking. But Terraria is better though. We all know Minecraft, partly because it's the most downloaded game in the world, and we all know the enchanting table text, but did you know that it's actually a font, which is the standard galactic alphabet, and because it's a font, I made a game with it because I want to suffer.
He play games, give me Lucifer. Chops hanging out the car shaped like Lil Uzi Vert. Told that boy to up the pole, the beat start moving first. Kill your ass and say a prayer, take your soul to church. Junkie at my fucking door, what his ass want? I've been sending blitzes.
So before any actual game stuff, I had to download and import the font into Visual Studio, and trying to do this made me realize I need to start saving for a new laptop, because why is my laptop doing this? By the way, I use font families, and now that that's done, I got a game idea. So for the game, you'll be an Enderman, because the Enderman represents me because I'm tall, scary, and black. He has to kill a bunch of Steves and Alexes that hate him. Also, he can build dirt and stuff. Let's go, white screen. So first, I had to do all the stuff that the Enderman would need, like placing blocks, moving, and shooting. So, coding time. Okay, we did it. So obviously, for the next step, I added the game fill. At least the game looks good now. And for the next thing, I obviously added the enemies, because there's no game without things to kill. So the enemies we got are Alex and Steve. What I do in that voice. And they're very smart, like really smart, like the smartest alive, and there's no bugs or issues at all, and they can do everything in their code, like there's nothing wrong with them. Also, sometimes they randomly just decide to disappear. So now that I finished the enemies, I added a dash, because there is no true game that doesn't have a dash. Even Elden Ring has a dash. Well, roll, and that game is actually trash. That was a joke, I'm sorry guys, that was a joke. Ignore the bug, I fixed that. So now that the base gameplay is done, I moved on to the extra stuff, which was the UI. Sadly, during this process though, there was a weird bug where the UI kept shaking and I couldn't fix it. I actually fixed it because I did. So when I said I was done with the base gameplay, it turns out I was completely wrong, because I forgot one major thing, which was the building, which was very broken as well, because you could just do this.
You should really do that. Subscribe.
So while that's going on, I have some questions to ask you. Number 1, how are you? Number 2, what are you doing right now? And you can't say you're watching the video. Number 3, what do you think of the Minecraft movie trailer? I think I already know the answer. It's kinda trash. And number 4, have you seen the latest Talk Tour episode? Because if you haven't, you're missing out. But now you can damage blocks, but so can the enemies. Also, I made the bullets better because this used to happen. However, back onto the blocks, the player can just spam them, if it's in his range at least. So I added money, and it's called Jack Black's. Yes, that's the currency, don't question it. Yeah, and this game, Effini. Except there were no sound effects or music, which is what we needed to make this game a bit better, because the Jack Black in the corner isn't quite there yet. So first I added the sound effects, because that's what matters most, like shooting, getting hurt, killing, and placing. And next, La Musica, which I stole from itch.io, so thank you to the guy who made the music. I couldn't find who it was, I forgot. So now that I'm done,
you still need to add borders on the background.
Oh yeah, and the game is finished. Just pretend you can see the dash bar, but it doesn't matter because I fixed that in the final version. Anyway, time to publish. Play my game now. each.io/meansraf. What's that code, chat? I think that was a code name. Also, I think I forgot to mention the best part, which is that you can stop, drop, and roll. And speaking of stop, drop, and roll, did you know I made a game where you can stop, drop, and roll? Not really, but I need a smooth segue. Go watch that video.